Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Mr. 972 with 1,183 rating versus, oh god yes, with 1,149 ratings. So it's going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's go ahead and hop in. We're going to see Mr. win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first, 40 versus 43. Opening hands, we have Necro Slime, Map, Gate, Gamma, and Map. They have Fateful Adventure, Temple, Branded Fusion, Patchwork, and Opening. I think the patchwork stuff is actually just mandatory in the deck right now. I would like to be proven wrong and see like stuff that doesn't need this, but it's like it's so much pressure. Like when I'm playing versus Despia, this is the stuff I'm scared of the most. Patchwork, like because it's just nice and it's like the bait, right? Like you patchwork and the stuff goes through and they get stuff. And that's not even like their main play. Or they get the Guardian Camaro, which like actually just like forces like a lot of stuff out. But activate map, go search, lose half the life points. The opponent doesn't have a going to second card, by the way. Most people's Despia decks actually just like won't draw going to second cards, which I think is gonna have to change because if people they're only going second cards is like Droplet Super Poly, then in return, we're going to go back to Scythe. And Scythe is just going to wax you. Hard wax you. So I think the no hand trap thing will for sure change. And that it's just, you know, every time the start of the format, people just decide to go to no hand traps. We even saw it last format with Phantom Knight. You know, people were playing 3 droplet. That's it. And then what happened at the... Well, I guess at the end of the format, Phantom Knight wasn't played, but what happened like a couple weeks later, you know, Phantom Knight was playing many hand traps. Pendulum, summon out Griffin, discard Necro Slime, draw Ogre, overlay, go for Wave King, go for the Link 2, Wave King effect, that's going to go search out Swamp. And then Necro Slime, banish, summon, overlay for Ducks. And then they're going to get their Flame King effect, especially someone out the Wave High King. Or not the Wave High King, the Wave King Caesar. And then go for Marksman. Marksman effect, burn the opponent for 1,000. Orthoros effect will now activate. And then Orthoros is going to pop itself in gate. Activate Swamp King. Swamp King effect. Get rid of Cope and the Marksman. So that way they can go to the Flame High. Or the... I don't know why I keep putting the word high. Flame King. And then Marksman, King Tail effect, go down Field Spell effect, add back Orthoros. And then overlay, go for rank 6. And then effect. It's always good to like hold this until after you summon this. Just that way you play through Nib better. But special summon, and then Griffin effect and Orthoros effect. Special summon out the Orthoros, and then go search Headhunt. Synchro those off into the Siegfried, set 2, pass turn, draw Adlib. Well, this card's kind of nice. This card trades with a lot. Activate Fateful effect, chain Ogre, they just submit defeat. You know, they didn't reveal what deck they're on by just showing Fateful. Now we're gonna see Despia go first game 2. We have Kepler, 1-for-1 Veiler, and Perm Gate. 2 going second cards. Plus engine, this is actually pretty clean. They have Branded Fusion, right, Called by, Lost, and Alubird. Never mind. 2 hand traps, 2 negates plus engine. Let's go. Scene, right, plus Called by or Crossout or Talons is just game. Like, so many times, it's just game. Bring out Fateful, activate Lost, activate Branded Fusion. I still don't know exactly how I feel about Branded Lost. It's like a really good card when it's good. But it's a really bad card when it's bad. So I don't know if I want this card in my deck. Especially because this means you have to play more engine in your deck. Which means you can't play as many going second cards. Which I want to play going second cards. Then they're going to activate all 3 effects. And they can't do anything because Branded Lost is Meltdown. So they just get the resolve, get to add a monster negate, summon out Mirror Jade, And then Fateful, grab Griffin, discard Draco back effect to equip. And then Griffin special summon out. So why was Aluber dumped and not Tragedy? Am I missing something? Am I? Because hold on. Let's actually go back to the logs real quick, because activated Fateful, activated Lost, sent Jesper or the Aluber from hand in the graveyard to search. Okay, sent Fallen of Albaz, sent Banshee. Okay, because we want access to Zombie World because it somewhat affects them. Not that much though. And then that was sent for the little Lullaby effect, Lebellion effect, Pastro, Valor. I don't know. I don't feel like you go for Necro World Banshee, right? I guess it's just like some of their extract monsters take Fiends. I haven't actually tried Necro World Banshee against this deck, so I'm not sure. I feel like if you just play your engine though, and like set up, it's pretty hard to lose. But I guess, to be fair, if you search Adlib, then you're gonna have to like Mirror Jade banish itself for Brandon in red. Bring out Kepler. And then Kepler effect. So that's gonna go search Swamp King. Griffin was stopped by Imperm, so they still have Mirror Jade. They have Called By, they have Carrier. Activate Swamp King. It's just like Mirror Jade is such a good interruption. It's like DP, but better. And then you can like trigger it again in the same turn sometimes. Go for Flame King. Then on summon effect to go ahead and out that. Now, is there a point of doing that right here? Because what extender are they going to activate that doesn't activate? You know, it has to just special, right? Like a Cyber Dragon. If it's like Griffin hand effect, like DD Griffin hand effect, they just chain Mirror Jade to banish. But I guess then they get the body on board. Okay, I guess they don't want the body on board. But you would only get punished by Griffin plus normal summon, which would still just work here in the same scenario. And you could still just stop it, because you have this. So go search Cope, normal summon Cope, and then Cope effect. That's going to go to dump the Lamia. And then send. This is probably going to prompt Called By, right? Yeah, Called By, go ahead and hit that. And now moving on into game 3, we are going to see DDD go first. Opening hands, we have Imperm, Ragnarok, Gate, Map, Imperm. They have Temple, Branded Fusion, Fallen of Albaz, Griffin, Lost. This is what I'm saying. The deck just struggles against like actual combo decks. Now, DDD does set up a very good end board. It is a little bit tough if you don't have going second cards. Activate. Go search Cope, lose 4,000. It is cool like breaking boards though. Breaking boards does feel nice. It actually feels so rewarding when you get to break like a full board. You like didn't hand trap them. You just beat them with engine. They're gonna dump Necro Slime, Griffin special summon. And then go for Link 2, effect. Oh, it just actually loses if there's a hand trap on that. Pendulum. Is there anything on resolution? Nope. Overlay, like this one takes Fiends, which is actually a good thing that it takes Fiends and not like DDDs, because then you can make it with Token Collector, which we saw come up a lot. Wave King Caesar, go search Swamp King. I don't think it would come up now. You know, siding Token Collector is a little bit weird now, because Doesn't hurt Despia like at all. Effect, special back, and then overlay, effect. So this is just the same thing that they did last game. Which is actually the same exact thing, it looks like. Oh, not the same exact thing. Spoke too soon. Effect. Said Orthoros. They said, I know. Okay. And then they're going to go for the link 2. Effect. Go down field spell effect. Grab back. And then activate. Bring out. I guess it's not the same exact thing, but it's so similar. It's just that they open this. And then special summon effects. So bring that out. Go search Headhunt. Which not even going to have enough room to set everything. Go for Siegfried. Thomas. Add back. And then set 2. Pass turn. They draw a droplet. Oh my gosh. I wanted to see them have to like try to push through this because it just wouldn't work. Because this is 2 interruptions. This is an interruption. That's an interruption. That's an interruption. That's an interruption. Which will then become another interruption. You know, this card and this card are usually, they never end up being 2 interruptions, but they have the opportunity. They're going to activate Droplet, get rid of 2. It's going to negate Siegfried, and then the Wave High King. Activate Temple, banish, search right, activate right, special summon token, bring out Fateful, Griffin effect to special out, chain Headhunt to take token, Fateful effect to search for Draco back. And then activate Branded Lost, activate Branded Fusion. So they're in Dump, the Tragedy, and Fallen of Albaz. Summon out Lubellion. Lubellion effect, Chainlink 1. Tragedy, Chainlink 2. Lost, Chainlink 3. The opponent cannot respond. Go search Carrier. And then they're going to search Adlib off of Tragedy. Put back Fallen of Albaz. And Lubellion. Bring out Mirror Jade. And then on Summon of Mirror Jade, they're going to activate its effect. Dump the banish, they can't respond because Branded Lost. And then, oh wait, they're at 2,000 life points. This is actually just game. Hold on. Yeah, beat over, it's like effect, cool. You know, they're under Droplet. So they can beat over Siegfried for game. GG, GG. Aw, come on, don't say that, yup, like that. You don't say that like you didn't just top deck Droplet. Come on now, you know what you did. You know what you did. You know you sacked him a little bit. Could have been any other cards in hand, but it feels extra nice when it's the 6th. You already know. It was actually funny because we were in we did a 3v3 earlier today. And my buddy looks at his hand, it's 5 engine cards, and he's playing Sword Soul. And the opponent had Winda on board. And he goes, well, I have like 1 of 4 cards I can draw here. He goes, whoop, and it's Imperm. And I'm like, no way, we actually just crack the board and win. And sadly, there was only 1 Baxia in his deck list. Otherwise, instead of just breaking the board and winning with advantage, we would have OTK'd. It would have been clean. Because it would have been like right over game. The end board was honestly insane for the opponent. His deck was like, it probably wasn't that good, but it was crazy to watch, you know. You know what I mean? It was like Branded, Eldlish, playing the Shadow Beast, you know, to be able to go in the window with Branded Fusion, Souls, Invoked. It was just so much. It was so much. And the end board was like, and they opened Branded Fusion, Souls, Cursed. And it's like, oh geez, that is a lot. that does a lot. You know, ending on multiple interruptions plus a floodgate, like that's pretty clean. But you know, not clean compared to Sword Soul. No, I'm playing Sword Soul. I don't like Sword Soul. I really don't. I do not like that deck at all. I try it a lot because I feel like Sword Soul should be good, But I actually just don't like its engine. I don't. I like the tennies. The tennies are good. They push through a lot. Vessel is actually just an FTK half the time. Not half the time. 90% of the time. I feel like if I resolve Vessel, I'm in a winning position. Because that card is so crazy. And I love playing against Sword Soul players too. Especially at like tournaments. Or people with Tenny in their deck. Because I feel like they just always make mistakes. And I feel like if I was playing their deck, I wouldn't like end on one interruption in scenarios where you can end on multiple. And it's like, if that was me, I would win this game. But I'm not you. And now you got to get waxed. But, just playing. But seeing how long the match was, it was only 26 minutes long. I guess it was kind of just like, I do my thing, and then that's it. But like drop like game 3. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.